Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. We are going to be talking about Escape from Tarkov. So this is a PC game. I know I'm not sure how many of you guys actually that follow my channel are PC gamers, but this is a PC game that I have not played a whole lot of it yet. I did play a little bit of the alpha, the closed alpha. And I have been following the coverage and stuff of this game for quite some time now. And basically all the footage you guys are seeing in this is not from the alpha. This is actually, you can find all of this, all the video and all the stuff like that on the actual Escape from Tarkov website. I will leave that link down in the description. And basically I'm talking to you guys as a hyped fan. I'm not basing any of this off of actual alpha gameplay because the closed alpha does have a very strict non-disclosure agreement. So I'm not pulling anything from the closed alpha that I actually got to play. But this game, if you want to take, basically how I could explain this game is it's a hardcore and realistic online first-person action RPG simulator. I know that's a long sentence, guys, but it's a first-person shooter, and it's a tactical first-person shooter, and it's a simulator. I mean, you die really, really fast in this game. It is a lot of fun to play, and and it also has MMO features. So basically, you know, like a ranking up system. Sort of like, you know, you get skills and all that kind of stuff like you would get in like a normal MMO. And basically what you do is you are playing as a mercenary who survived like an initial attack from like these two countries. Basically, and Tarkov is kind of basically right a border between Russia and Germany. And basically, after choosing one of the sides, you basically get two different classes to choose from, or whatever, two different sides. And you basically make your way. Your goal is to get out of the city and find gear and stuff like that along the way. And you can play in PvP, and you can play in PvE. But in PvE, you will go up against NPCs that are very, very hard to kill, and they can sound whore you, I guess you could say, in general is how I'm saying it. They can hear you, they react to how you play. If you have like a flashlight on your weapon, they can see that, and they will adjust, you know, their tactics accordingly. But overall, this game is really, really fun, but it is very hard. It is a very, very hard game. I don't know how many people out there have played DayZ or H1Z1. It's kind of a first-person version of. I don't really want to compare those two because this game is really hard. It's a lot of fun. Based off of everything that I saw, it is going to be a great game once it's fully developed. It's in alpha right now. You can actually go over to their website and pre-order. There's a bunch of different versions of the game that allow you access to the alpha and the beta that's upcoming. And the game will, you know, basically, if you guys have never played a PC game like this, it's in alpha, but if you pre-order it, you get access to the alpha, and you basically get to play it throughout the entire development, so you can kind of help make the game better. So, but basically, it's a story-driven, scenario-based walkthrough as one of the multiplayer game modes. You can complete raids on large-scale locations with all your friends, or you can do them alone. You can explore many of the unique and authentic locations of Tarkov City and its suburbs, citizens' blocks, chemical plants, military bases, and stuff like that. You can discover concealed locations, which are like reserved facilities and stocks, and stuff like that, which is really cool. Underground warehouses and stuff like that, where you can find a lot of really cool loot. You can find useful information and items, which will help understand kind of what's going on in the city. So it does have like a story-driven back thing. You can cooperate with your friends and stuff like that, and you can actually, you know, it's crazy. The combat, though, I will say this: the combat and the guns, absolutely spectacular. Basically, it's like a simulator because, you know, feel your character, your health, your physical characteristics, including hydration, energy, blood pressure, blood loss, fractures, contusions, exhaustion, and tremors and stuff like that. So if you get shot, you can go into shock. You can, you know, bleed out. You got to be able to bandage or use first aid kits and stuff like that. I mean, it's crazy how realistic this game is, and you can control your character freely, smooth with basically you can go prone, you can crouch, you can be standing up, sprinting, and all the combination between the two. It's very, very smooth transitions and stuff like that, and you know, you get ready to feel how a weapon feels as if it's in real life. The physical concepts and stuff like that of the weapon, the visuals, absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing. But the kicker is your weapon can jam, your weapon can overheat. Eventually, your weapon will wear out when you reload and stuff like that. Sometimes you might have a miss reload or something like that. All of the shooting mechanics of this game are absolutely spot on, spectacular. and I'm not basing this, basically what I'm talking about now, I'm not exactly basing it off the alpha because, like I said, I'm not supposed to talk about the alpha. But basically, from all the videos and stuff that are circulating around the website, you can watch people streaming. Some people do have access to streaming the alpha. And the other cool thing is you'll be able to interact with your environment to gain like situational awareness and situational dominance when you're playing against real players or against NPCs. So you can turn on and off certain lights. Like you can shoot out the lights and stuff like that to make a room completely dark. If say you have night vision goggles and your enemy doesn't, shoot out all the lights and then you're going to have a tactical advantage. Also, when you come up to a door, there's all sorts of different. You can basically open the door, you can breach, you can all sorts of different tactical ways and stuff like that to go about this game. It's really really fun. And like I said with the weapons, it's amazing. It's honestly the way the weapons work in this game. From all the footage and stuff that I've seen of people streaming, it's spot on. They've done a really good job. And also one of the cool things is there's kind of like sort of like an in-game market, I guess you could say. So when you go into these missions and stuff like that, and you find loot in the world, you can actually trade with NPC merchants, and then when you kind of gain their trust, you get rights to special goods and quests and stuff like that you wouldn't normally get. So it does have like an MMO feel. And you have to adapt to the economy, the in-game economy, because it will change in real time according to how other players operate and how other players are selling certain goods. So for instance, if a lot of people are selling a certain type of good, it's going to drive the price down. So you're not going to be able to get as much money for it. But if you find something that's really rare that not many people are selling in the in-game currency or whatever, you're going to get a lot of money for it. So, and you can also sell your loot in rag fairs and auctions, which is going to be really cool. It's going to be able to make it so you might be able to make a lot of money on some of your gear, which is pretty cool. You can actually become a trader with your own store and actually get runners and specials and stuff like that. So you can actually run your own store where people can come and trade with you and sell you stuff and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. There's an in-game stash, which depending on what you pre-order is expanded or not. If you get the really expensive version of the game, you get a really big stash. And you can establish your own combat group with unique abilities and stuff like that. So it is a really cool game. There is going to be a lot of play value, replay value, because of the amount of things. Like I said, if any of you guys have played DayZ, I'm trying not to compare those two, but the way the inventory works is very similar to DayZ with drag and drop. And just the way the health and everything works. But like I said, as you're playing, you will have to find water. And you will have to be able to, if you get shot or if you fall or anything like that, you got to be able to heal yourself up so you don't bleed out. I mean, it's a very realistic game. It is absolutely realistic, and honestly, I cannot wait to play it. But that's pretty much all for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it and you guys are actually really excited about this game, make sure to drop a like and leave your comments down below, guys. You got any questions about this game? Feel free to ask, share your opinions on what this game, if you guys didn't even know about this game or whatever, make sure to leave it down in the comments, guys. I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to kind of engage with you guys on this game because it does look like it's going to be a very, very fun game. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more awesome Call of Duty, Ghost Recon, Escape from Tarkov, all sorts of great content in the upcoming weeks. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.